Hello, everybody. Welcome back to JonnyBuildz. I'm your host, Johnny, of course, and we are here. We are doing the thing here. We are getting the Hogwarts finished tonight. We've got 3 bags to go. I have it open already to pay to bag 34, and we've got it. This is it, the last 3. It's been quite a journey with this thing. As you can see, if you look back here through the window, you can see Gryffindor is looking on. He's excited. There's Hufflepuff. There's Slytherin, and there is Lady Ravenclaw. So they're all kind of back here looking, waiting to see how things go. Hi, Greg. Hi, Scott. Hey, Lego Man, or Lego. I will call you Lego Motion because that's what you're trying to get your thing to say, even though you didn't get it right. That's okay. Things happen, you know. You should see how many times I've had to stream before I've gotten it to where it is, you know, the way it works now. So I'm going to rely on the camera, this camera here, a little bit more. Bing, bing. The one up here in the top right. To help me, hold on, my cat is deciding to jump wherever she wants, and I am not liking it. Come here. And of course she lays down like, I don't want to get down. Ugh. Silly cat. Anyway, she can just stay there, I guess. 13 more, yeah, whenever you change a name, you have to wait so long. But we're going to utilize this camera a little bit more so that it can see the back or the front, depending on what we're working on. You know, you can use the different views in order to see things as I'm working on them, because there's going to be a good bit of switching this around, maneuvering, because I still got interior to do and exterior to do. So it's going to be moving back and forth. So I'm not going to try to do it with this main camera. We're going to do that as the overview, and we'll use this camera down here as the more detail oriented. That's the way it's supposed to be. I just always try to make it so like the big camera can kind of see things, but we don't need that. As you can see, the rest of Hogwarts is over here that we've done already, and it's waiting to go together with this part, which is going to make, yep, this is going to be completed tonight. So let's get our timer going. 3, 2, 1, away we go. So this is bag number 34. I know I have to be at the back to start. So I'm going to rotate this around. And there we go. Alright, so we're going to be working on this part right here. There's going to be more of these, the stained glass stuff going on. And, oh, there's a lot of pieces in this particular bag. Whew! I guess as it gets toward the end, it's like, well, we got to throw all the rest of them in here. So I'm going to kind of tuck them over here to the side a bit. Because this is going to be rotating. I'm going to be moving it back and forth. I'm probably going to have to pick it up and move it and stuff and that sort of thing. I do not know what that means. I know it's French, but I do not know what it means. So translate for me, please. And I will be very impressed. So as we get started building tonight, some awesome things going on. So this coming weekend, the spider is going into the Lego store for 2 months. It is ready to go. I have a couple more things to do to it. Here, I'll show you what. I got Lego pieces in. They're Technic, and they're also these little spiky pieces to make it look kind of hairy. They're teeth, or tooths, but like, we're going to use those as like hairs on the spider. So I'm going to put those on its legs so it's a little bit more scary, I guess. A little bit more spidery. And then the spider's done and going into the Lego store, which is really cool. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to have to play around with it and adjust some things to make sure that it does what it's supposed to do and senses things as I've shown you guys on the stream. But as much as I could test without being at the Lego store with it completely and in there, it seems to work very well. So I'm excited. It's got a rechargeable battery pack. There's that piece. It's the only smooth piece in here. It's got a rechargeable battery pack, and it's got a AC adapter, and it is ready to go. All these clear headlights are awesome. I'm gonna need to get me more of these for future things. Speaking of clear headlights, going to be using clear headlights for, because I do have some, but not many. But we are going to be using it for next weekend as part of the, oh, these are going. So we got more stained glass going all over top here. So, all right, yellow there. We're doing the Hoth base for the Brick Erie, I guess is what it's called. It's part of Erie Comic Con, but it is Brick Erie is the official name for it, I think. Let the good times roll. Hey, I like that. That is a good. So how do you lazes les bons temps roller, something like that? We'll just that's my best horrible attempt at French, and there we go. I like that. Let the good times roll. Good saying, good song, all of that stuff. We'll be 3 days at Erie. It'll be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Get down. She finally got out because she's like, well, I'm not getting any attention here. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday is, I'm waking up very early. I will be waking up at earlier than 6 o'clock because I need to leave at 6 in order to get up there. It's about a 2-hour drive. So I'll be leaving at 6. Everything will be packed the night before or the day before. It just depends. And then I'm heading up. And we are, in 6 hours, we have to set up Hoth. And I'm going to try to do a lot of the little things in the next week and a half here at home, so I don't have to build things up there aside from stuff that I can't do, here. So we'll see how that goes, though. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of stuff. I'm adding some things, trying to make the Hoth battle different every time we set it up, make it bigger. We've got more base plates, so it's getting like bigger. All right, so as far as that stuff goes too, oh, we're putting these things on. All right. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we're doing pink. So we got a pink and a blue for the whatever it's called, for the windows, the stained glass. Ooh, don't want to lose that window. This blue is really cool. I like this. So como estas? I know what that is. So I'll do it in German. Sehr gut. Yeah, the mini Hogwarts looks kind of neat. It's not because I have this. I don't think I want it because it's smaller than this. This was hard enough to do on a mini scale. And what they did with it, with doing the whole like grounds and stuff and the water, I want to do with this. I think this is very doable to do that. Like I'll make my own little Patronus things and the forest, and I can put like the hut out there, I can put the tree out there, I can do all those kind of things just for what this is, and I think that'll be cool. But that's down the line. I got lots of other stuff to do right now. So next week, when it comes to streaming, I'm going to be streaming things that go boom. And that's going to be gun turrets and laser blasts and stuff like that for the Hoth battle. So next week, definitely tune in if you want to see how you build things that go boom. Should be a lot of fun. It'll be completely different than what I'm building here. So yeah. Yeah, ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien? Something like that. That means I am well or very good or something like that. Your birthday's Friday. Well, happy birthday early. What are you doing for it? Things that go boom. Oh no. Halloween stream will be coming. That'll be later. I got some ideas for that, even though the spider is already going to be gone. Yeah, so I'm going to actually video some people trying it out whenever I get it set up there. So, yeah, but no, things that go boom with an M is going to be next week. And like I said, tune in for that. I need 3 of those. Oh. 4 of those and 3 of those. Oh, okay. Guess more windows are going in over here because we're putting in a gap. Okay. And 2, 3, 4. And 1 more. Does that go sideways, I bet? Yeah. What is Greg's favorite thing for dinner? Like you're going somewhere. What's your favorite restaurant to go to, and what do you get there? Yes, happy early birthday, definitely. Hey Vab, how you doing? Good to see you. We're just chatting away as I'm working on bag 34, and this does not want to go in there. There we go. Hope everyone's having a great night so far. By the way, like the stream if you haven't done so already. I appreciate it. Share it out to friends and family. Say, hey, come chill and have fun. Oh, I gotta do 2 of these, and that's the wrong color. Of course it is. Went to a Lego sale over the weekend and got 2 Star Wars sets. 7. I don't know which ones those are, but I'm guessing those are like earlier sets based on their numbers. Which ones are those? Ooh, speaking of Star Wars sets, we're already gearing up. Hey Dan, how you doing? We're finishing up Hogwarts tonight. Woohoo! Good to see you as well, my friendly, awesome Canadian. Oop, I almost dropped that piece. And this is actually oh, that's cool. That's very cool, Greg. What else we got? Some arches here. One of the things that'll be happening is we're already getting ready for, or already talking about, and getting our tables arranged and stuff as to where we're going to be for the upcoming what's it called? Brickfest, which tours the country, and they'll be here, which is what Lego Man's going to be going to. Wookiee Catamaran and the okay, cool, the Wookiee Catamaran. Oh, that's cool. So you got lots of little Wookiee figures. That's neat. But Brickfest, it tours the country, and they do different things as far as Lego goes. They have activities for the kids and stuff, and our lug will be part of that. But we're kind of jockeying for positions, figuring out who's going to be positioned where, what makes sense in order to have like similar things next to each other and stuff. And one of the things I'll be having is, we gotta do the last couple stickers. Got some brick. Let's see, it doesn't matter really which way this brick goes. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. And I don't know where my tweezers are. So I'm gonna have to fudge this. It's the last 4 stickers. There we go. That looks pretty good. You'll be there on the 2nd or 3rd. 2nd or 3rd? Brickfest is, I think, it's like the 6th and 7th or something like that. I cannot remember. It's the first weekend in October, so. Go that way? Does it go that way? Yeah. Yeah, that thing's at the top, so. But anyway, we're jockeying for position, so because I mostly... that was bad. This is what happens when you don't have tweezers. Because I have a lot of Star Wars stuff generally, and I'll be live streaming too. I'm not going to have as much stuff as I normally do. But one of the other guys has Star Wars stuff as well. He does a lot of Clone Wars type stuff. So we're going to be beside each other, and then we've got on my other side, there's going to be a guy that does a huge amusement park. He and his wife do. So yeah, we're going to have some Star Wars. Kevin's going to be bringing some Star Wars. So yeah, we're going to be having a good old time at Brickfest, but that's another month to go. Yeah, the Concorde, I'm definitely getting that. Definitely going to get that. But I'm going to wait, I think, since I'm not going to be building it at Brick Erie next weekend, I'm probably going to wait and see if I can get it on a fall day, because then I can get it cheaper. See if it works. It worked for the Pac-Man set, so I'm going to try it for... Alright, we got this last one. So I'm going to try it for the Concorde as well. There we go. Alright. That's it. That's the last of the stickers. We're all done there. So, that can be tossed. We are done sticking things. Alright. What does a person say to the loan officer at a bank? Charge me. No. No stickers. Yep, all done. Fall day? What's fall day? Oh, a fall day. AFOL. AFOL stands for Adult Fan of Lego. It tends to be the thing that they call members that are, you know, into Lego like this, that do, you know, lug type things and stuff like that. And what does the person say to the loan officer at the bank? I owe you. As soon as you said it was vowels. All right. There, that's done. And now we're going to build some closure to these arches. Yeah, AFOL, A-F-O-L. So AFOL Day happens 4 times a year for people that are in a lug, where they get discounts because of the things that they do. Because we're doing things with the public and stuff, Lego kind of, you know, gives a little bit of a, you know, a nice, you know, break to thank us for the stuff. Because, I mean, I've only been doing this I haven't even been doing it for a year yet, and I've already volunteered a lot of hours for, I mean, we love doing it, of course. Lego is a lot of fun. But there is a lot of work that goes into doing these things and the different events and stuff. Hi, Yor. Good to see you. Well, that makes sense. If your mom won't let you get Lego until you have more room, I mean, that's kind of what I should be doing. I mean, like, I got the basement, but I have to get it all ready and stuff. So I really do need to stop getting more Lego. I really do. But I haven't yet. Actually, I'm just investing in it a little bit and getting some at auction and then selling it off so that I have a little bit of extra money so that I can buy some of the stuff I want for setting up my basement. So, but we are on bag 34, moving right along. There's still a lot of little glowy pieces to go. You have 2 shelves of Lego full. So, end of tonight, I will do a panorama of my room, so you can see how much Lego I have in here, and other stuff, because my room is a mess. It absolutely is. I definitely, I just don't have room to have all this stuff the way I want it to. It started off fine that way, but then it's gotten out of control, and I need a better space. So that's what I'm gonna work on. Oh yeah, see that's the way. See that's how if your kid loves Lego, that's what you do. He loses a tooth. Tooth Fairy gives him a Sonic. Brick heads. That's gonna be awesome. Can you have a gyro? Gyros are great. I love gyros. They're like my favorite fair food. Like, I'm happy. Like fairs have a lot of times they have like pizza and stuff like that. I go for a gyro every time. Ancient Greece. Alright, so we're going to rotate this sucker because we're going to work on the front now. So, we've done the back, we've gotten these, we've got our last stickers and everything. These bricks are, I mean, Hogwarts has some weird angles, so these bricks aren't the straightest. And that's okay. Ooh, I can already see how the stained glass looks. It's pretty cool. Let's lift that up and then move this over here. There we go. Look, you can even see on the camera. You can see the stained glass right there. It looks, just the glow of that initial stuff looks pretty neat. I like it. Time to build the roof. Not quite, because I think this is 2 stories. So we're doing the second story right now, this part, because we did the first one last week. Now we're doing the second story. So these have to go on here as supports for the rest of the stained glass stuff to go in. So we still got some time. Does it help if you have limited space or unlimited space? I guess it depends on your perspective. Me, I need more space. That's just the way it is. Interesting. Oh, that's just on the back side. I was like, there's something here on the instructions, but it's not in the middle. It's back over here. It's just the perspective. All right, time to do the rest of the stained glass. We need all the rest of these and a bunch of these and little dots. So we're going to start off with... You could. I mean, you could if you had the space for storage and for doing, you know, display. You could definitely do a rotation type thing, and that would be cool. Where's the other red and yellow go? Right there. Okay. So red dot, yellow insert piece. Yeah, it depends on what you have available, is really what it is. So the greens get the yellow and the red. Very, very nicely spaced. Now we've got a green dot and red that go with... There's 3 of these that go with the blue. And there's 3 blue. So green dot, red glow, 2x1. Hey Ben, how you doing? Yes, castle's looking good. Second half is going along. We're getting these parts of the stained glass in so that we can finish up this second half. And then we're gonna be doing the roof, the final parts, and we're gonna be putting this whole thing together, and it's going to be massive. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, bring your stuff to Brickfest. I'll put it on because I'll be streaming at Brickfest. You know, most of the day until I'm done with the Pac-Man arcade thing, and then the first day, and then the second day I'm doing the cabinet. So yeah, bring it, and I'll put you on stream. Okay, so the green goes with the blue. Well, the green and red goes with the blue. And now we got blue dot. Blue dot. And with a white? No, with pink. Oh no, I missed one. I still have another yellow dot. Oh, okay. So many of these things. Uncle Ben. Yeah, Uncle Ben dies in Spider-Man all the time. Every single iteration, somehow, for the most part. It's sad. Uncle Ben is and he's the driving force, you know? Actually, it's very similar to Star Wars because Luke has Ben. Oh, wait. I think I did a pink. No, I did that right. I gotta find where the last pink one is. I see the clears. Still need one more. Oh, there it is. That's the red. Confused. Was this supposed to be a red on the side? Yep, it is. Okay. On this side, I've already done these, but I gotta take this one out because the pink is needed. Come on. There we go. This one is supposed to be red, not pink. It looked pink when I was putting it on. I was wrong. Happens. Don't tell anybody. Okay. I don't think there's anything else that goes in there. Nope. Okay. It is old, but you know what? We appreciate you anyway. Yeah. Uncle Ben ripping 10 billion universes. That's exactly it. Aw. So just think, you have all these nieces and nephews now, Ben. Congratulations. Now you have to give them all birthday presents. We have fun here. You guys are great. At least one Ben isn't dead. You know what the funny thing is? I have a friend. His name is Ben also, but his last name is Rice. So he gets a lot of nicknames too. So we call him like Uncle Ben. We call him Old Rice, White Rice, you know, all kinds of things. So he's Ben, but the rice gets the attention. Yeah, exactly. He is the rice. Ben also is a weird Dirty Rice. Yeah, he's been called Dirty Rice too. It's great. All right, so we got to put all these together now. We're going to bridge all these things with. I love these pieces. These little arch pieces, so cool. So let's put the corners on first. Let's go here. And this one goes over here. And then these all fit in, and they just make it look awesome. Look at that. We are making stained glass windows that look very gothic, you know, with the arches and everything. Yeah, looking good. So yeah, so next week, as I was saying, is going to be, I don't know how long I'll stream because there's just a lot I need to do for next weekend. There's a lot of preparation. But next week is boom week. We're going to be making things that go boom. I'm going to be doing laser turrets, guns, explosions. Yeah, I love the rock work of this stuff. It looks so good, and I utilize some of that, the idea and stuff with it for the spider, and it looks so good. Absolutely love it. But yeah, things that go boom is next weekend, or next Tuesday. So come for that. We're gonna be playing with a lot of neat things and randomness and stuff like that. So. Yeah, the spider's cave utilizes some of that rock work idea, so. The rock work is definitely one of the best building techniques, I think. The other thing that stands out is the way they've done all of these cylindrical things for towers and stuff like that. The big one here over on the left, and all the smaller ones. I mean, the smaller ones are easy because they're just already rounded things. But to make them connect in, and then to do these so that you could have windows in some of them, just those are probably the top two that you see for the most. My favorite, though, is, of course, the stained glass. I think that's just, the way they did that is just so cool. And how it works. Like, you can, yeah, well, here. Where's my flashlight? Where's my flashlight? There it is. Let's see how this looks. Nah, I need to face it to you guys. Alright, there we go. Stained glass. Look at that! See, that's even better than the main hall. Look at that. That just looks so cool. That looks like stained glass. It really does. That is so fantastic. I just, the stained glass gets me, and I cannot wait to light the two halves up. It is. It looks so good. So I cannot wait to light these things up and have them and show them like that. The other thing I can't wait to do is eventually, it's not going to be anytime soon, but eventually I'm going to, so if any of you have seen the new mini, we were talking about this a little bit, if any of you have seen the new mini Hogwarts, which is smaller than, it's like this size. This whole thing is how big the mini Hogwarts is, but it has water and land and stuff like that. I want to do the same thing with this and like make, you know, a place for the boats and make like the forest where the spider is, and you know, the hut and other things and stuff. Not, it won't be everything, but I think it would be really cool to expand this and customize it a bit, utilizing this as kind of like the centerpiece, and then have all the other stuff that can be, that's, you know, part of the Hogwarts layout, so to speak. I think that'd be really cool. Those are transparent pieces. Those are all transparent pieces. So we've got like red, pink, green, blue, yellow, white, all those different trans pieces. And what they do is there's those vent pieces that are like 3 lines that cover over it to make it look like windows. It's so cool. It's just the way that, yeah, it's from the stacked. So here, I'll show you a close-up. So they're stacked with different colors. See how they are? So you got at the top are like dots, essentially, trans dots. Then you've got a blue, a 2x1 flat trans piece that's in the middle. And then you've got a 1x1 square piece on the bottom. So that's how that looks. And it's phenomenal how it comes together. It really is. I mean, as you can see, but yeah, it's really well done. And it's the same thing with the it's the same way with the Great Hall. The Great Hall has the exact same thing on the side there. So it really just makes it stand out so much, and putting light through it is going to make it do that even more. Okay, so we're building some windows. Windows 4. I'm actually going to do these things first because it's easier. 3 more of these. Alligator eggs, that would be cool. I've seen alligators be wrestled with, but I've never seen them hatch. That would be cool. By the way, you guys are awesome, just so you know. I appreciate all you guys being here. It's a lot of fun whenever we can just chat. I mean, like, chat about alligator. I mean, that's just cool. It's just great whenever everyone can chat and have a good time. And we all like Lego. Some of us like it more than others. But we can talk about all kinds of stuff. Hey, have a good one, Ben. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Utilizing their swing. What? Your chickens have a swing. I don't even know what to say to that. I guess the more I see my wife's guinea pigs doing things, or what they're given, I guess they need all animals need enrichment. Whataburger. I am not impressed with Whataburger. Sorry. I mean, the only Whataburger I've had was whoops, in the airport, so that might be one of the reasons. But yeah. Not impressed with Whataburger. It's not Whataburger. To me, it wasn't Whataburger. It was a burger. Alright. I did that one. I need to do one more. Oh, we're almost done with this bag. We're getting there. We've got some more solid pieces to go. But we're doing some stuff here for the tower to make it work better. Or make it work the way it's supposed to. I mean, if you like Whataburger, that's great. It's just my experience was not that good. But again, I was at an airport. I was traveling. It's probably not the best time to try and experience it. Green. Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. That fit Lego sets and like the yep, yeah, there are ones that do that, and what you're doing is buying the fact that they've figured out the tolerances and impedance and all that fun stuff, and so you pay for their research essentially. I got a buddy that is enough of an electrician that we're gonna figure it out ourselves, and we're gonna wire this thing up, and we're gonna customize it to the way we want it to be, which will be even better, you know. So, but you're right, there are companies out there that do that for you, and for a lot of people that's a good thing because they can't do it themselves. So totally understand. Oh, I need these on the bottom too. I was like, why does that not line up? That is why. Yeah, I don't have, like I said, I was traveling. I don't have Whataburger beside me or near me. I do have Five Guys. Five Guys is pretty good. Not the best, but they're pretty good. They were better when they first came to the area. They're not all that great now. My favorite still right now is Burgatory. Burgatory is tasty. Tasty stuff. No, I do not want to do your Xmas. Though it would be fun to meet you someday, Dan. I do not want to do your Christmas sets. But it is, I mean, like, if it's something you're thinking about at all, it is worth it. It takes time, like, even once you get the stuff that they give you, it takes time to do all the wiring, figuring out how to get it through and stuff. It's not an easy process, so to speak, but it is a worthwhile process. It is worth doing, that's for sure. You need to straighten out. There we go. Yeah, McDonald's is not a burger place. I mean, it is, but it's like fake burger. It's like and I still eat, like, every now and then I have a Big Mac. But, like, McDonald's is not a burger place. It just has burger-like meat and stuff. And that's why McDonald's doesn't sponsor me. No, it's because they don't know who I am. They should. I've eaten enough McDonald's food that they should know who I am, I guess. Alright, we're putting in some support to kind of put things together. Camera up. Yeah, Burgatory is great, and Burgatory has really good shakes. Their milkshakes are really good. I know I just said that, but they are. They're very tasty shakes, and they come out with different ones. Like every month they have a different one that's like a special. Like they have a strawberry pretzel salad shake. They have a I'm trying to think of some others. They have like a caramel one that I've seen. They got good shakes. My favorite fried chicken? KFC, of course. No. I don't know if I have a favorite fried chicken. I haven't really eaten at a lot of places that do fried chicken. If I am gonna get something like that, it's going to be at a place that's like a smaller, not mom and pop place, but you know what I mean. What we call around here, we call greasy spoons. Places that are like, they're not chains. They're smaller, smaller things that you know, families do, more localized, that sort of thing. That's the best place to get like things like fried chicken, roast beef, open roast beef. There's a place here near me that does open roast beef sandwiches. That's so good. Been around for 70 years. So good. Burgatory is a chain, so they are around. Got 2 more of these things. Oh, they go back here? Where did those go? They go right here. There we go. Alright, and that's it. Alright. Yes, KFC has got, all restaurants have gotten it. All fast food have gotten expensive. Okay, I got a bunch of little things that are extras, and that's fine. That tends to happen. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. So we had our lug meeting this past weekend, and I got an award. One of our lug leaders made this for me because, yes, Chick-fil-A is very good fried chicken, especially their nuggets, very good. But this award they made, you know, it's just little things that they do, was because I was always encouraging everybody to stream and get involved with multimedia and stuff like that. So she built for me, hey Logan! So she built for me my very own YouTube award. So here we go. So that's my first YouTube award, even though it's not official. Logan is here. Logan is part of our lug. He was there. And Logan, I forgot to give you your prize. I completely forgot to give it to you. I forgot to bring it. I suck. I'm sorry. Next time I see you. All right, so here's the rest of my pieces that I gathered. And I don't know how many I'm going to need. I don't know if I have all the ones I'm going to need. But this is all the pieces that I thought I collected properly in order to do this set. All the rest of them. So we will see how it goes. I may have way too many. I may not have enough. I don't know. So we will find out. So I'm going to move this more towards me a bit because we're doing a lot of work here. So these large ones connect to this. Yes, you will definitely run into Logan at Brickfest if he's going. I think Logan is going, but I'm not 100% sure. You would have to ask Logan. If only Logan was here. Oh, hi Logan. How are ya? Let's see. Only 3 of those. That's interesting. Okay. We're doing, so there, I guess apparently this has a 3rd floor to it. So that's what we're doing right now, is we're putting in the foundation so that we can do the 3rd floor and the roof. I'm not sure what's on the 3rd floor, like who lives there, or you know, who goes there or whatever. Sounds like a who goes there. All right, Logan will be there. So yeah, Lego Man, you'll be able to meet Logan as well. I'm not sure where he's oriented compared to myself. But yeah, he'll be there. He will be there with many Transformers, many Transformers, including, I'm sure, Bumblebee. Do I have Discord? Yes, I have Discord. No. Like, this is a good size, I think. The new one has more to it as far as land goes and stuff, and like the water and things like that, which I think is really cool, which I will utilize as reference material. But I'm going to do the same thing that they've done with the mini one, where I'm going to make the water, I'm going to expand out and have, like, you know, a little bit of trees, you know, a little forest and things like that. because I think this is the right size for it. That mini is too mini. I see how it works and why it appeals to people, but this is the right size, I think, overall. It's not too small. So the mini one is cool, but I got this one and I like this one. I think you can see detail a little bit better. Like that mini one is going to be just Hogwarts. You're not going to see all the fun details in the back. You're not going to see the the Gothic. Oh, why can I never remember what they're called? The the stained glass and stuff like that. Yeah, I definitely, and I'll utilize it, but I've got ideas with the rock work and everything. Like, I think it'll be fun to do that sort of thing. Alright, so we got... Now, I know I went through and made sure I got enough of these circular pieces, because I went through the instructions in order to make sure I had the right number of pieces for things. But yeah, that won't be for a while, but I am going to customize this so it is more like the mini is. Again, I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I know I keep saying that, but I know enough about it, and I mean, the storyline is alright and everything. Characters are pretty overall mediocre. They're tropes. They're typical tropes. They're not that unique, I think, overall. But to each their own. Whoops. What goes there? Who goes there? Ah, 2 1x1s. Go there. Let's see. There we go. If I need help with it, I'll give you a holler. Yeah, so. Yeah, I think the train will be fun. So, I think was asking about certain instructions for a certain bumblebee and wondering where they might be. Hint, hint. I think she would like them. Not like you're busy with school or anything. No, I mean, like, Harry Potter is perfectly fine as far as, like, if you think about it, anything that has good versus evil, you're going to have, you're going to have your basics. There's not many, like, there's a reason why, and I know it came first, but there's a reason why the top villain that has ever existed, or at least the one that's most popular, whatever, is Darth Vader, is because there is something just insanely unique about him that, his styling and everything gets copied a lot. But, he's fairly unique, despite the fact that he is just a villain, so to speak. And I mean, other people can feel, can say what they want about it, but like Voldemort is he's kind of basic as far as a villain goes, like as far as a main villain goes, because he makes and I know this happens a lot in cartoons and things like that, but he makes everyone else do his work for him. And I know bad guys have minions and things like that, but like he really goes above and beyond because they're all like enamored with him. So, they just do everything, and it's just like, I don't know, it gets kind of boring, I think. Oh, look. Oh, good. Yeah, definitely. You guys utilize, your resources and stuff and get instructions figured out and everything. That would be cool. Yeah, definitely. All right. Scooch that back a little bit as I'm doing this. So we are on bag 35. We've got one more after this. So this goes this way. Eight 888. Actually, you know what was used in movies a lot back in the day was 555. That was the area code that was not used by anybody, so they could use it in movies. 555. Anything that was 555 was a movie area code. At least back in the day. I think they've changed that now. Like, they use numbers that seem more realistic, so to speak. But yeah. Alright. Don't tell me I didn't get... Oh, there it is. Alright. So far, so good. I'm 100% right now. And these things were a pain in the butt to get. They were actually kind of expensive. Which is why I was sure that I made sure I got the 4 that I needed for this portion of the build. I might have gotten 1 extra. Alright, that's it for there. Oh, geez. Alright, so now we get to... Now they're doing a close-up. We got to make more of these smooth, curved things. We're going to do 4 of them. I like how we do like a blue piece that's going to get disappeared. Oh, no. I dropped it. That was good. I needed to crack my back anyway. Alright. Alright, 3 more of those. What is better of the Star Wars movies? Pick any one. Or do you mean any one? Of the Star Wars movies, I personally think Empire Strikes Back is the absolute best of them. And then it is my favorite. I think Empire Strikes Back is the best overall. And then my favorite is second, just because it's my favorite, which is Return of the Jedi. And then third is Star Wars. And then all the others kind of filter down. And I've changed over the years here and there what I think come after those, because like a lot of people think Revenge of the Sith, while it's really good, and I think it drives the story a good bit, a lot of people put that above like even Star Wars. But most people agree that Empire Strikes Back is like the top. So yeah. All right, 16 of these little slants, these little buggers. Yeah, Empire I think overall is the best. By far, most people like it because it's dark, and it is. It is obviously dark, but it has the #1 reveal that has ever been in a movie. Like, nothing shocked audiences more than I am your father. Oh yeah, we will not. No. See, Disney Star Wars is not Star Wars. That's Disney Star Wars. Okay, just like we don't talk about Chewbacca, we're not going to talk about Disney Star Wars. And if you guys liked Ahsoka, that's fine. I thought it was rather boring. That's just me. But actually, what I enjoy, there's this group that does deep fakes as Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon and Anakin, and they do deep fakes of all the movies and all the shows and stuff, and they are hilarious and very, very well done, because they point out inconsistencies and things with a lot of the Disney Star Wars franchise stuff, and it's just, when you watch it, it's kind of like, oh wow, that's so bad. You know, I cannot stand most of Disney. The only thing that I like Disney Star Wars wise, the first one, I don't even remember what it's called, The Force Awakens. Not bad. The only reason why it's not bad is because it followed a very defined story, which was already established. Star Wars. It was basically Star Wars, but it was introducing new characters. I was fine with it. They made it interesting because it looked like Finn was going to be a Jedi, which would have been cool. Then it just kind of fell apart after that. But the only thing that Disney had going for it, Rogue One was really good. I really liked it because it was story driven, and everyone wanted to see how they got the plans right before Star Wars, but right before A New Hope. And I haven't seen Andor yet. I need to. but I just haven't yet. And the first season and a half of Mandalorian. I haven't seen Bad Batch yet. I need to. Yeah, no talking Lego Chewbacca. I have not seen Bad Batch yet. I know I need to, because I've heard some pretty good things about it. Some good characters, which I like. Characters are important. But a lot of the Disney Star Wars stuff has been, like, you can see, like, the storylines a lot of times don't make sense. What they do don't make sense. Here, I'll give you an example about they do things that don't make sense. So Rise of Skywalker, you have this whole fleet that's in this secret place. Okay. First of all, they ride alien horses on these Star Destroyers. That's just dumb. Let's just call it what it is. That's dumb. The other thing is, so these Star Destroyers are like, oh, we're looking for this beacon. Okay. Why do they need the beacon when all they have to do, all of them, is go up? That's it. That's all they have to do. But for some reason, they need this beacon in order to do it. It makes no sense whatsoever. None. So yeah, that's just poor storytelling. I never played Republic Commando. I'm old school. I played Dark Forces, which a remake is coming out of that, which looks really cool. Ooh, we actually have some roof tiles. Look at this. Dark Forces, really cool. The original X-Wing, TIE Fighter, those kind of things. Oh, those were great games. So good. And that's a corner. Goes there. Okay. Yeah, Rise of Skywalker was but as was Last Jedi. Last Jedi was awful. It just was. Fight me on it. A little bit of the concept of Last Jedi was kind of neat. Like he used the Force that much that he wore himself out, blah blah blah, and like with the Force he could do a lot of cool things. But like the concept of Luke being being a recluse and just running away and stuff is just, no, that's not Luke. Just like Obi-Wan was not Obi-Wan. He would not be a recluse like that for like ever. It's just kind of ridiculous. He wouldn't be mopey, I gotta take apart the tree here because this bottom part is supposed to be here. I have the wrong one. I don't know what happened to the other pieces I thought I had. Oh well. Cargo in tree. So, yeah. See, see, that's another reason why I'm not happy with Ahsoka. Yes, I agree. I don't accept the sequels. And here's the other thing why I don't accept it, why I don't like Ahsoka, is the very first trailer they had for it. What is the thing she says in there? We're looking for Thrawn. He's the heir to the Empire. They just completely stole the name of the book, of the trilogy that like set off the entire expanded universe. And I know it's theirs, so to speak, but like they claimed they weren't going to use any of the expanded universe stuff, and yet they take bits and pieces of things that Star Wars fans recognize and liked because they try to get that little hey, little gotcha things, to try to get people to watch and stuff like that. And I'm just tired of it. Disney, Star Wars, as far as I'm concerned, the memes and the things that are made, and I post them on like my Facebook and stuff like that, the things that other people do where they make fun of it and they're making fun of things make sense, that's way more entertaining than Disney Star Wars. It's funny. Yes, absolutely. Mara Jade's story would have been fantastic. Yeah, I think a Star Killer would have been cool. I think that would be a great movie. Oh, we got more colors because we're gonna fill these in. Thanks for stopping by, UR. Have a great week. Weekend is coming up. Remember next week, things that go boom. Things that go boom. It's going to be happening. We're going to have fun. Lots of explosions to make. Lots of creative ways to make things. I think it'll be fun. All right, those. What am I looking for? Okay. Oh, we gotta make 4 of these. These are the covers, essentially, for between the. There we go. Between the stained glass. You are gonna miss the ending, I'll tell you. It's gonna be amazing. Other than Thrawn and Ezra survive, which are big problems in and of themselves, is how they treat lightsabers. Yes, that's the other thing that I dislike. And it's not just Ahsoka; it's everything in Disney. Everything in Disney has basically made it so that lightsabers are barely a tool. It's like, hey, we can fight with these things. Oh, you got stabbed. Guess what? It doesn't matter. That's what it means. It's tiresome, because it's very similar to like the whole idea of the multiverse with Marvel, where what happens doesn't matter because, oh, well, Iron Man died. We can just go get another one. It's lazy. And here's the other thing too. Yes, Obi-Wan handled it awfully, twice, and that has its own acting problems. Correct. They are an elegant weapon for a more civilized age. Thank you for allowing me to insert that. No, Obi-Wan is not canon. It is awful. That's what it is. And yeah, it's just bad. The whole like Obi-Wan again. Obi-Wan would not be mopey. Yeah, he would for a little bit. He would be like, I failed, blah blah blah. But he would also, because of his determination and the type of Jedi that he is, he would be, immediately on to doing his duty. And like the storyline again of Obi-Wan was bad. Like the things that happened in it, the whole chase scene with little Leia and Flea and everything was just awful. It was like, it was just bad. Yeah. So much of Obi-Wan was just, and it wasn't about Obi-Wan. That was the other thing. It was about Reva and Leia, which, again, he would not be meeting Leia at all. That would not happen. Disney wanted to do their own thing. You do not slap stormtroopers in the face and have it matter like the one Imperial did. You're not gonna hide a little girl under your cloak and be able to just walk through and nobody notices. I mean, again, it was bad. Like they did things that just made no sense at all. just no sense. No, he wouldn't have. He would not have, because his mission was Luke the entire time. That's what it was. It was Luke, and like it was awful. Reva, yeah, we're not. Yeah, we don't. Just like we don't talk about Lego Chewbacca. We don't talk about Reva here either because she was awful. And here's the other thing too. I don't know. Like I like Rosario Dawson as an actress. Like fantastic in in Daredevil. Just a great actress. I think one of the other things is there's a lot of lazy writing and it is not good at all. And the lazy writing makes it hard for the actors to be good because the writing is that bad. Not only that, there's a lot of just cutaways and slow walking and just boring stuff that makes no sense. Let's go to the tower. All right, we did the thing. Let's go back to the tower. Oh, there happens to be a droid there. It just dumb stuff. They force the story to make things happen because otherwise it would be boring. There would be nothing happening. We need a Revan. Oh yeah, yes, a Revan movie would be great. Again, not done by Disney. You need people that love Star Wars and want to do it right to do it. That is not Disney. Not at all. Yeah, I heard that, and I think that would be cool because I mean, Dan and I played together for years. Star Wars: The Old Republic, which one of the expansions was Revan, and it was just fantastic. It was so good. But yeah, to do that movie, you would have to have the right people, that's for sure, and you wouldn't have to have the right studio. Star Wars or Disney is not it. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. His huge hat was not there. Well, here's here's the thing. I mean, like, everyone loves Chopper, of course, because Chopper was awesome. He does not look right or translate well to live action because he's a cartoon droid, you know, and the things he does is cartoonish. I don't think he works very well for it. But also, like, you're missing important characters like Zeb and easier said than done. It's hard to make movies. I got a lot of other stuff to do. But like, his hat is, yeah, I agree. His hat is his defining characteristic. You're quite right. But like they picked and chose the people they wanted for Ahsoka. Obviously, they wanted it all to be female. You can tell that. It's not a secret. Kathleen Kennedy has been wanting that, and they're touting, which is, it's fine to have a female-led cast, whatever, blah blah blah. But they force things that way, and it's bland and boring. So, but that's my opinion. Take it or leave it. Oh, there are some other things that were just dumb in that. Like the guy that jumped up. Oh, wait, I don't want to spoil anything. So, I put that in the right spot? Oh, yeah, there's another one that goes in. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So, we're doing interesting things with these flat pieces here. Oh, yeah, Hondo would be... Oh, there's a guy in the 501st that I troop with that does a full Hondo, and he looks so good. He does the dancing, the movements, and like he's like Hondo, and, like, he's a gymnast, so like he can do flips and things as Hondo. It's so good. He's such a character. It's so great. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, he does the voice, and he's got a full prosthetic mask that I know is hot as heck. But he likes doing it. Yeah, probably. Alright, so there's that. Alright. So we're making these big these spires over here. Oh, now you want me to flip it around. Alright, so here we go. Yeah. We're doing some more backside work because there's stuff in here that we have to do, I guess. Like whatever this is. I don't know what this is at the top here. So you guys are gonna have to help me. So since Halloween is coming up, and we've talked a tiny bit about it, what is everybody's costume for Halloween? Like, what are you going to be? I will be Darth Vader. That's not up for debate. What's everyone else going to be? The actual pirates, except for the tentacle, the seaweed face that looks just like the tentacle one from Pirates of the Caribbean. That was kind of ridiculous. That was just dumb. That was just like, let's just take from our own franchise and throw it in there. That's how I felt about that. Oh, you do Kenobi. That's awesome. Kenobi's a good choice. I have the hair for it. I don't have the costume for it yet, though. I'm going to, like, I'm part of the 501st, which is the bad guys doing good, but We also have the Rebel Legion, which is the good side of everything. And I'm going to do Obi-Wan for that, because I got the facial hair. Oh, why not? What happened to Seaweed Man? Oh, was he... Oh, was he the guy that died? Franco Harris died, by the way, which is sad for Steelers fans. Yeah, Franco Harris is a sad loss for Steelers fan. Actually, for football over, because he was the Immaculate Reception. He was the guy that did it. And like that is like the #1 like play of all time. Hey Jerry, good to see you. How you doing tonight? What are you gonna be for Halloween? Different thing, different question than what'd you have for dinner? I mean, you can answer that too if you want. All right, 6 of these. Hopefully I got them. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Oh. Somebody died that was important, or that was related to the Ahsoka story. So I was trying to gauge by that if that's who you were talking about. You're gonna be a candy hander outer. I'm coming to your house then. I'll come to your house and force choke you. How about that? What? How can you know? Yeah, Ray Stevenson. Okay, yeah, he's the one that passed, along with Franco Harris. Whoa, I got a lot of extra pieces. I did a bad job. Oh man, I probably got the wrong colors for that. I have a lot. Look at all these extra pieces right here. So this was my last bag of the stuff I did myself. I got a couple extras just for the fun of it, but I bet you this is the ones I got for the bottom of the tree, and like I did a bad job of estimating and figuring out what needs to go where. Wow, I didn't think I did that badly. You know what, I'm gonna put these back in the bag because, well, I have extra pieces now. Whew! My first time doing piece counts for a set, so you know, let me put those back in the bag. Yeah, it's almost done. Yeah, that's it. Okay. That's what I thought. It's the main bad guy in Ahsoka. Well, not main bad guy. It's the bad guy, not the bad lady. Who's apparently a Dathomorian witch, which is funny because people were like, "Why does she look human?" This is it, the last bag, everybody. Last bag to go. We got some colorful colors in here, colorful pieces in here. So let's see what we come up with. Ooh, you know what? I need the, there's one more bag I have down here that has the spires in it. So I'll have that, I'll put that over here, out of the way. Oh, that stinks. That stinks whenever animals die. Because we are attached to our animals, you know? Ooh, that piece ran away. Come back. Come back. Alright, there we go. Alright, this is it. Last bag. Here we go! As Mario would say. We're still at the back end, so... Yeah, the castle's coming along really, really nicely. Yeah, I don't understand about the Night Sisters, because here's the other thing. Night Sisters were in Courtship of Princess Leia, which is Expanded Universe, which is supposed to not exist. So, I don't know. Again, Disney can pull from what they want to, but they kept saying that none of the Expanded Universe would be used, and yet they're using all kinds of things from it. And it really, I don't know, it just upsets me that they're doing that. Because it's just gotcha things and stuff to be like, ooh, look, they care about us. They're thinking about us. No, they're not. No, they are not. Yeah, they were, but then they were the courtship of Princess Leia was obviously after Return of the Jedi. So like, you know, that's where you see the witches too. But then, you know, they're used throughout the in fact, you have one whenever they do the new Jedi Order with the Yuuzhan, which is another thing that I'm not liking. They're talking about a galaxy, like another galaxy. It screams of the Yuuzhan coming from another galaxy. If they do that, I'm going to be so livid. That's just going to be stupid. But I have a bad feeling about it, and I think that's what they're going to do. And I would be very sad. I mean, again, they can do what they want, but it's just so bad that they say they're not going to do things. They're not going to do existing stories because they want to do their own, and then they just take bits and pieces from those existing stories to draw other people in. Yes, I want them to be original. Absolutely. Because here's the thing. They claim they didn't like that stuff or they wanted to do their own thing. So do your own thing. Don't take from those stories. Don't, you know. I know they can because they own it, but like don't dilute it or don't, you know, discredit what was with your own thing because you think it's awesome. Look at these. Pretty purple. Ding. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. There's not much to those. I want them to do original stuff. They started to, and then they kind of just failed. So, and that's the other thing too. Ahsoka, what was it? Ahsoka feels a lot like, oh, what is it? Someone brought up a good point about Ahsoka. It feels like, one of the other movies. I can't remember which one. And after they said it, I was like, oh yeah, let's. Well, it was a couple of them where it's like, oh, let's find a map to go find a secret place or a secret person that doesn't want to be found. Oh, bad guys took it, so now they have the map. How can we get anywhere and do anything? Oh, we'll just find this random information in a droid that probably should have been wiped because it's military, and we can go on a quest. And yeah, none of it makes sense. Yeah, Moon Knight. I didn't watch Moon Knight, but from what I've heard, that's kind of how they treated the character as well. And again, I obviously grew up with the classic Star Wars stuff, obviously. And yeah, I guess I've been ranting a little bit about it. Sorry. While I'm building this amazing set, because that's what it's supposed to be about, the amazing set. But like, it's, you know, they've essentially, in my mind, they've destroyed what Star Wars was. All right, we got to flip it back around. We're almost done with this sucker. They keep saying that they have people hired to do Star Wars movies, and then nothing comes of it. So, it probably true, sadly. But then again, the movies they've done recently are so bad, I don't want them to do them anyway. You know? Like, I was all on board with Force Awakens. Because they're like, okay, we're introducing some new characters. They needed to. The existing ones were old, obviously. And they couldn't do those things forever. They used the Star Wars story. Everything was pretty much Star Wars. Just different enemies, different location, blah, blah, blah. Same idea, super weapon, blah, blah, blah. Rebels needing to blow things up, you know, those kind of things. Totally fine, because it was interesting. They were developing new characters, and then they just completely trashed their own stuff and was like, no, we're not going to do any of that stuff. And made it boring. Oops, I don't need that one. This roof is looking pretty cool. I like this. Yeah. brand, I agree, the brand is damaged. I think it is damaged potentially beyond repair. I was listening to someone earlier today, and they were like, after Ahsoka, guaranteed. Like what's gonna be good for Star Wars? The Acolyte is not gonna be anything all that great. You know, it's just, you know, everything just looks. There's nothing on the horizon that looks promising. I think, and this person thought, and I agree, they're probably going to shelve Star Wars for like 5 years. They're probably just not going to do much with it for a while until people get the bad taste out of their mouth. Yeah, that's what they did. They absolutely did that. They used it up, and they got people on board because, like I said, I was on board initially. They got people on board for it. Like, hey, we're doing this. We are finally doing it. It's like, all right, new Star Wars, cool. And then they just trashed it. Oh, sorry. Sorry for your loss, dude. Dude or dudette, whichever one. I mean, things will get better. Just doesn't feel that way right now. That's cool. Send a little video or something. Be like, these people are awesome. They're wishing you, you know. Oh, that's. Ooh, this is cool. There's like a four light thing. Yeah, fur babies are awesome. Yes, you're a fur baby. My cat's over here like, meow, you talking about me? Yes, you're a fur baby. As she sits on my chair and looks at me disapprovingly. Like, how dare you not pay attention to me? How dare you do Legos? So, yeah, that's my rant about just Disney in general, I guess. Ooh, I love these little roof pieces. They're like the indented pieces. Whoops, and of course I did it the wrong way. Duh. Little indent pieces. Used those on many a roof back in the day. We are getting close to the end, folks. Got a lot of little dots left, which is kind of scaring me. I know it's going to be like ornamental like we did for the roof of the main part. You can see my hand up here. There's lots of things that they did for the roof. Lots of dots. So that's what we're going to be doing, I'm sure. Yeah, Pixie's down on my chair. Like, there's just no room for her up here right now, her bed or anything like that. Plus, my desk is raised up, and, you know, I don't think she would... I mean, like, once she was up, I think she'd be okay, but I don't think that would be, like, her thing. More dots, more dots. The dots are so tough to put on for my big hands. They really are. Ooh, we get to do the roof. We're putting together the roof. Here we go. Ready? We're doing the top. This is something that's missing a lot in Lego, by the way, is doing just simple things like a roof like that. You know? Like standard normal techniques for stuff. Oh, I'm missing a... Where did it go? Got these pieces. Oh, there it is. It was up against the side of the castle. I couldn't see it. More dots! More dots! Stop dots! Go away from the Headley! Go away! That was, oh, that comes together really nicely. Alright, and that one goes there. So we're doing this thing for, I don't know, Oh, there's more. Oh, it goes even higher than that. Wait. Oh, it sticks out. That's interesting. Raiding, I'm okay with raiding. It's hardcore raiding whenever everyone is not prepared, and you have to try to push people along to do things, and people aren't wanting to do the research and stuff that's required to do such things. That's where I don't like raiding. But I understand your point. Totally understand your point. No homework. Yep. Alright, that roof looks really cool. That is neat. Okay, so we got these things back here. In the back. Okay. We're definitely finishing up these towers and things. I need one more. Nope, 2 more. I mean, as long as you're getting the raid completed while goofing off, nothing wrong with that. It's fun to pull people, as you and Leanna love to do, in the middle of stuff. And, you know, hey, that's fine. As long as you're killing the things, it's all good. Alright, so here's some of these ornamental things. I know, it's almost done. It's been a long journey for this. Really, really, really has. One more on that corner. But it has been a lot of fun. Once I'm done, I will put this thing all together. We'll take a little tour of it. And show the world how awesome Lego is. Right, 3 more of these things. They're not too many ornamental things. I bet you for the roof part though, like the roof of both of these, we're gonna have a bunch of these dots going on them. I do like these. They're like little gothic, I don't know, little gothic things that stick up. They're all over the roof of the main hall. Oh, now we gotta do this stuff again. Oh my word, 12 times. Okay, so we gotta take this. Your tour guide will be JonnyBuildz, that's right. So I have to do this 12 times. So we got 1, 2, because we're doing things in between. And then putting on one of these things. It's already in there. And then we put on this. I have to make 11 more of these. Oh my word. You're killing me, Smalls. That little thing. I have to make 11 more of those. Alright, here we go. Well, what are your options? I mean, Warpath by Brickfest. Warpath is cool. I like Warpath. What are your options? Oh! Bumblebee instructions. This one rolled over here. I don't know what other options you have. Like what? I mean, do you want a challenge? I'll give you a challenge if you want. There's 3. I don't know yet what my next selection of sets will be because my focus right now is Brick Eerie, and so I don't know what I'm going to do for my next poll. Probably over the weekend I'll figure it out. but I don't know yet. I do have quite a few options though. So, so many wipes. How about this? I'm gonna give you a challenge. Okay. And you can do him as large as you want, but it would be tough to do small, or smaller to scale or whatever. Though I guess planes are way bigger than trucks anyway, especially this one. I want you to do Jetfire. I dare you. Do Jetfire. That would be epic. Yeah, Skyfire. Yeah. Skyfire, Jetfire. I like Skyfire better, actually. Because he's a jet that goes into space, so come on. Yeah, you know me well. Well, the other option I was going to say was Omega Supreme, so, you know. That one might be tough to do. But that would be fun. Mega Supreme would be cool. Or Metroplex, or Triptychon, you know, any of those. I actually think doing Triptychon and having him motorized, like he was as the toy, would be really cool. And I had him when I was growing up. A big Tyrannosaurus Rex that could walk, and then whenever he was in base mode, he like the cannons would sit in the places that connected his legs and stuff, and they would rotate. Whoop! Almost lost that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta do 4 more of these suckers. Sheesh. These are all gonna fill in these gaps that you see here. Oh yeah. How about Grimlock? Grimlock, Snarl. Snarl's funny. Swoop, and I can't remember the last one. I know, I am too. You're worried too much about scale. The scale was what you make it to be. So it's your scale. We've been through this. Your scale is your scale, not what other people have done. You choose it and you use it. That's it. But I get what you mean. Like, you want to make sure that the scale that you've figured out is good enough for everybody. That would be cool, actually, to go against the Devastator. Yeah. My favorite is Snarl. Oh, Slash is the other one. Okay, so Snarl, Slash, Swoop, and Grimlock. Snarl is my favorite, the Triceratops. I love Triceratops. So. Yeah, me too. I don't like my scale right now. I've had a very bad summer as far as my scale goes. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to put these in. These go... They go in between studs so that they can fit. Ah, it's so annoying. There we go. Those two look pretty good. Sorry, my head's getting in the way. Oh, I agree. It always is easier to do smaller things as far as that goes. But eventually, you need to do the big ones. Gosh, this is annoying. I need to be able to see. There we go. Yeah, my hair is long. I agree. Another thing that I don't have time to worry about. All right, I need to rotate this so I can see what I'm doing over here. All right, there we go. I know you guys can't see. I'm sorry. these pieces go in between studs, and they just very, very difficult to fit. And they gotta be rotated for the next step. Alright. That one actually went in pretty good. Okay. So that's that side done. Let's do this side. Snarl, swoop, slag. Oh, that's right. Slag and sludge. That's right. I thought it would. Yeah, you're right. There were 5. I forgot. Too bad they don't combine, at least in the original. I mean, you got 5 of them. That was perfect for a combiner, so to speak. I think it's funny that they're all S's except Grimlock, but he's the leader, so. Me, Grimlock! Oh, this is so difficult. There we go. That one went in fine. Oh yeah, I mean, if you've been working on something for 5 years, you need to finish it sometime. You know the saying. Right? Oh, I forgot this one back here. That one goes there. Scott was here just a second ago. He was like, it's almost done. He was all excited. Okay, there's that. Here we go. Oh, finally. They're all in. Alright, so these are now going to solidify all those in place. Hopefully. Oh no, wait. Oh my. I did not even realize. I have a bag 37 that I need to get. That one's missing too. I did not even realize it. It's not even that much in there. But there's a bag 37. There's not that many pieces. Oh, but there's these 2 giant ones in here. Oh no! I'm not done! Wow. I did not even notice that. No, I don't. See, there was this one was a this one was a auction one, and it was opened, and it was missing. I counted 3 bags. Apparently, it was missing a 4th. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait. I don't have it. The pieces I have in here are not gone in this bag that were extra. They're not gonna cover it. They're not the right pieces. I mean, maybe a couple of them are, but wow, so close, and yet. Whoops. But yet, bag 37 still exists somewhere. Well, it's not here. Oh man. Well, yep, that's what's gonna happen. I'll have to see which pieces I currently have, and then I was wondering what this was for, but it's doing like a cool little thing up here, which is neat. But can't finish it. Wow. This is a plot twist, you're right. I kind of don't even know what to say. That was very short-sighted of me. Wow, there's some big pieces in here too. So, yeah, All right. No decals left, but so what I can do though is I can get the couple pieces I need for the tree to finish that off, and everything else will be good. Yeah, I'm not speechless. Well, since we got done what we have, let's put it together as it is. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a Lego tour of what's done so far. So let's take our boats, put them in the water that is non-existent, that someday will be. Yeah, I'm usually never speechless, I guess. Huh. Ooh. Those are, I have a couple of the tree pieces in there. So the boats are here floating in the water. We've got Hagrid's hut floating in the water. We got the tree floating in the water. Actually, I need to move them down out of the way. Yep, I'll have to tour whenever it's fully done. So let's move these all down out of the way. No, I'll have other things. Alright, so here we go. We're going to combine it up though. Look at that. That is a massive, massive thing. Wow. I mean, it doesn't even fit on my table all the way. Like, I can push it back. As long as I don't run into anything, but look at that thing. That thing is huge. Almost done. Almost done. So let's look here. And I gotta make sure I'm not caught on any other cords, sorry. Alright, so here we go. I'm not sure what this is. This is not a cathedral, but it's like the hospital or whatever. You can actually see the stained glass pretty good. Little courtyard there, and then the bridge that goes across. There's another bridge back here. There's supposed to be taller spires. Shh, don't say anything. They're supposed to be like that. Alright. Dumbledore's tower and Gryffindor and stuff like that. And a dragon. Never understood why these exist. I mean, like, they don't even go into those, I don't think, in the movie or anything. This is the boathouse, where the boats come to. And then these lighter pieces are stairs. You can just follow them up. Into the main courtyard. Into the Great Hall. Zoop. You can see the you can see the Dementors chilling up here above the roof. There's more stained glass there on the outside. It is very pretty. It is an absolutely beautiful set. I'm a little stormtrooper. Yes, that's exactly right. He is a stormtrooper. So, this is all the outside. Oh man, this is going to be dangerous. Can I do it this way? Nope, I'm going to take it apart in order to flip it around. Oh, and I knocked the boathouse top off. So, alright, here we go there. And how am I supposed to do that? This is very difficult. There we go. I was like, how am I supposed to bring them together? But there we go. Alright, so. Oops, one more up. Oh, those fit together nicely. Something fell off, didn't it? Alright. Those do fit together nicely, though. Preparing Hogwarts stream, yeah. So here's the inside. of, and look, the stained glass looks even cooler there. But you see the different, you see the hanging banners, little torches. These are the tables. That's the front dais where you've got like Dumbledore's chairs, the big tall one, and then the other chairs. I forget what those are. Those are hanging pictures or something. You've got the basement where you've got Daikini the snake. Has to do with the Philosopher's Stone I set. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to get a light kit, don't worry. This is where the Hydra is. This is the movable stairs that go back and forth. And the pictures on the wall, and I have no idea what this crystal thing is. Is that like the looking glass type thing that Harry Potter looks in the one time? There's the Phoenix, or some kind of mechanical bird. There's Dumbledore's office. There's the dragon again. The bathroom. Yes, it will have lights. It's going to get lights. It's going to get a whole, like, bottom thing. Like, I'm going to have water and land and stuff at some point. So, here we go. Another entry. This is, like, the magnifying room, like, astronomy type things. That's the pink ladies room. Oh, Moaning Bird. Oh, I gotcha. Here's our keys, our flying keys. There's our chessboard. No one's won yet. Some writing on the wall. I'm not sure what that says. I forget what it's from. This is where the Philosopher's Stone comes from, the mirror. Hold on, it's not focusing right. Let me see if it needs wiped off. That better. Nope, it's just too close. Can't focus very well. Alright, and then over here, we've got the potions. We've got the dungeon down here, Slytherin's room. And then inside here is like, there's like a forge in there. There's a fireplace, place to sit, doors, books, lots of books. And then that's it. An accurate chessboard. Yeah, you try to fit a whole mini chessboard in there. Okay. So, that is Hogwarts, except it's not done. And I gotta get more pieces. Which will not happen next week but that'll give me time to get the pieces in, hopefully. So it's not finished 100%, obviously, but it's pretty darn close. Next week, like I said, is going to... This has been a fantastic build, by the way. I love it. As I was saying earlier, I was actually going to do a review, but I kind of reviewed it during the stream. But, like, the way they do the towers and everything is just fantastic. The difference between, like, doing the circular curved parts and then adding things in like the windows and things, really well done. The rock work is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It looks so good. And then, but my favorite part has to be the cathedral look. You know, just the fact that it's like gothic, and it has the oops, this is the wrong side. It has the moving things here. Oh, there's no dance that you will see because it's not done. Can't dance. As the song says, I can't talk. Only thing about me is the way I walk. Name that. But my favorite, absolute favorite thing has to be the stained glass. It's just so cool, so well done. Just looks so neat. But this is, I mean, for being a mini build, this is pretty darn epic. It's just giant for being a mini build. And I know they have like the full build. There's the whiny tree, the whipping tree, whatever it is. Our boats. I keep knocking off the boathouse roof or spire. There's Hagrid's hut. God rest his soul. One more boat. And of course we have the originals. Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw. The whipping tree, yeah. With the little car in it. So this has been a lot of fun. It's not done yet, but it is for this week. So next week, like I said, things that go boom. Things that go boom. As I work on stuff for Brick Erie for next weekend. So we're going to have fun. Yeah, the Whomping Willow. Whatever. Maybe you might see a dance someday. But yeah, the next week is definitely not Harry Potter. It's going to be things that go boom. Laser turrets, guns, explosions. We're going to be doing some fun stuff for Hoth. And yeah, Brick Erie. So Erie Comic Con is going on next weekend. Next weekend up at the Bayfront Center, and we are having what's called Brick Erie, which is part of that. Which is we're having 5 different lugs come together and just show off their stuff. And me and another guy from our lug, from the Steel City lug, are going to be showing off Hoth. We're making like a giant Hoth display. My AT-AT is going to be here. The Falcon's going to be in the base. You know, we're going to be doing all kinds of things. Oh, do you? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. It's a really, really, really neat place. It doesn't cost much. It's like $20 to get in. And that includes everything. So, I mean, like, it's very, very cheap for the weekend. And it's not that far away, but there's a lot of prep work that has to go on still. I've been talking a lot. Oh, I wanted to show you guys my room. So if you guys, hold on a second, I will show you my room. All the different pieces that I have here. Up to this point that are built. So let's start with the X-Wing. That's the latest. That is the new UCS X-Wing. Up there. We've got several things. We've got Razor Crest, 20th anniversary. Hey Vab, look, it's the 20th anniversary Slave One. Got the Nintendo right there. Got Luke's speeder. We've got the original Millennium Falcon up there. I'll find a way. But that up there is the original Millennium Falcon, like old school, blue and red and different crappy pieces and stuff. Question block, Yoda's diorama. We've got the Galaxy Explorer back there, the new one. There's a Lego store right back there. Star Destroyer, original Star Destroyer. Bowser. That's where Hogwarts has been sitting for a while, so Bowser's arms were up so that it would fit. Yeah, it's such a bad set, but it's cool. That's the Sith Lego mosaic. There's the UCS Y-Wing. I got a couple odds and ends Lego down there that are like, you know, like an X-Wing. That's not the original Luke's X-Wing. I think that's from Dagobah. There's a couple. Oh, there's the Falcon. UCS Falcon. Yeah. Droidica, the original Droidica and Technic, sitting on top of an R2 cooler, like Pepsi cooler. I'll bring down the Falcon in a second, okay? So we got Voltron over here. With he's standing behind Bowser's thing because it wouldn't fit over there. So that's Voltron. Yeah, Sith have cookies. That's Ewok, like a little Ewok thing, speeder bike. We've got Back to the Future, Optimus Prime. We've got the A-Wing UCS. We've got the from Mandalorian, the ATST. That was the Raiders. We've got the second Yoda, R2, Porg. The original TIE Interceptor UCS. Crappy Boba Fett's ship, Slave One. This one, probably only one of you will know what this is. And I can't move my camera any closer. But Jerry, you should know what ship that is right there. With the 2 points sticking out. You should know very well what that is. While she thinks about it, we'll move on. That's the original. You can't see it? All right, I'll bring it down. Oh, Scott might know. Think about cutscenes in Star Wars: The Old Republic. No, it's not a TIE Quad. Anyway, original X-Wing right there. Like I said, I can't get closer, unfortunately. Death Star 2 and Mini Death Star. Yeah, those originals. So there's Death Star 2 and a whole bunch of the microfighters back whenever they actually made cool microfighters. These were things that you combine together and you can make bigger ones. So I think that's it. Oh, and then all these still need to be built. I don't have room. Got things like the race car. There's Seinfeld over there. That's the child. Scout helmet. I mean, I just got stuff. There's Monkey Kid down there. There's Yavin, which I'll probably sell. Oh, and I forgot this, of course. That's the walking AT-AT. Yes, there is a Ninja Turtle over there. That was very good eyes. There is a Ninja Turtle right inside there. That's Donatello. And then, of course, my favorite of all time, UCS AT-AT. Thing's just massive. And the AT-ST down there from Hoth. Correct size. It's just, I have way too many. Here, let me get a couple of things just for the fun of it. I'll slide this out of the way just a little bit. I know something fell earlier, but alright, let's slide these. So Jerry, pay attention to this. I think you'll recognize it once I get it down. I just gotta get to it. I put my character up on it. Do you recognize it now? Yep, it's the Darth Malgus set. So here, so this is my character. I very much looked like Darth Maul when I played Star Wars: The Old Republic. So I have my character that I have on here, and of course, in here, once I build it, he has never been taken out. There's Darth Malgus himself. Brand new, never played with. I think he's worth about 150 bucks right now, which is ridiculous. No minifigure should be worth more than like 20 bucks. Just silly. Yeah, Darth Malgus is money. He's not the only one I have that's money. I mean, obviously the Death Star is money. Okay. So, and here, I'll get the original Millennium Falcon too, just for Logan. And I'll show you how bad, here, I'll wave on the camera. Show you just how bad things were when Lego Star Wars started. Running into stuff in my room because, again, I don't have the room I need. So obviously it's not going to be as cool as the UCS version, but it's just so, I mean, like, you can open things up. There's escape pods that are in here. The turrets move, of course. It is, oh, I know, it's cool as like an original play set type thing, and that's what we had back then. Look at 3PO. It just looks so bad. I love it. Han Solo, original Han Solo's inside the cockpit. The engines are actually the same, though, as, whoops, the UCS version. They're these little tube things that glow. not glow, but they're translucent. So, but like the mandibles are so bad, the front opens up and you can like do stuff in there. You have like little doors down here. So yeah, this is what we had back in the day. When Lego Star Wars first came out. And yeah, I dropped the landing gear. Hold on. That's one of the things I don't like about the set is the landing gear constantly falls off. So you just let it sit there. So there we go. That's a little tour of my room that is too tiny and too small, and I need more space. So I'm redoing my basement. It's a slow process, and I've got other things going on right now. But it is happening. So got a lot of stuff to do for it. So, but anyway, tonight was a lot of fun. I appreciate everyone being here. As always, like I said, next week is things that go boom. I'll show you one thing that I'm working on, and it is the laser turrets for Hoth. You know, the turrets that are on the front, or that are on the front line, so to speak. So we'll be putting a couple of those together. So things that go bump in the night. Yep. So everyone, thanks so much. May the brick be with you always. Also, Lego Man, like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate every one of you. We will finish this soon. But until next time, keep on building. We'll see ya. Good night, everybody.